a mess. Do you hear me? A mess. Kevin Hart and Diddy were dating the same girl at the same time. So Kevin Hart, once again, allegedly was cheating on his wife. Like, who's surprised? Who's surprised that Kevin Hart was cheating on his wife? What is surprising is that he and Diddy were dating the same girl at the same time. This is after Cassie filed her lawsuit against Diddy, right? Now, the woman that these two good-for-nothing men, her name is Jade. She's an Instagram supermodel, not supermodel. She's an Instagram model. Most of these so-called Instagram model, they're really prostitutes because they're paid for having sex. And it was reported, I think sometime in March, April this year, that Jade, I think her name is Jade Remy. I'm going to include images of this girl. She was seen with Diddy just not too long ago. There was reports from credible sources like the Daily Mail, the New York Post, that somehow I think the feds may have found out that Diddy was paying this girl a monthly stipend or fee to have sex with her. That's prostitution. If somebody is paying you for sex services, you are a prostitute disguising yourself as a model. It is what it is. Just be proud of what you do. Don't lie about what you do, right? Those are reports. Those are not things from my mouth. Anyway, so now today we have a guy called Vinny from New Jersey. You know how these New Jersey guys are. I think he's sort of Italian, blue collar guy. He was on a dating reality show called House of Hit. Now you have to follow me. I really can't play the entire video because you know how YouTube is, right? But anyway, Vinny tells us a mess, an interesting story, and people don't want to believe him. But I'm telling you, it's true. Why? Because I'm going to include a thread. People who watched this reality show were trying to figure out who is this important guy that Jade is dating. So the story goes that Vinny and his girlfriend, I guess Vinny was dating an OnlyFans or OF girlfriend. That's how they ended up on this show, House of Hit, which is on Tubi. One of the cast members was Jade, allegedly during Valentine's. So it is February this year, actually 2024.
First week of filming just had to be Valentine's Day. Now, Diddy's girl got a very expensive bouquet of flowers delivered on Valentine's Day, but she refused to tell anybody who it was from.
Because he says this is after Cassie had filed her lawsuit. As we know, Cassie filed her lawsuit November 2023. So the next Valentine was February 2024.
Because the Cassie lawsuit just dropped before filming.
So Jade decided to take a break from the show. She took a 1-week break. Vinny and his girlfriend decided to break into Jade's room. She's still a cast member, just taking a break or gone off the show for just a week. We're supposed to be with Diddy or Kevin Hart. We don't know. But she takes a break for a week. These guys break into her room for show purposes to decorate the room. He didn't explain why or what they were decorating the room for. He just said for show purposes.
So my girl and I decided to break into her room to redecorate it for show purposes.
When they enter the room, they find this bouquet of flowers. And the card on the flowers is from Diddy.
Oh my God, from Puff.
The flowers were from Diddy. Love, Puff.
And it says, "Happy Valentine's, sending you love and light, love, Puffy." Now, as we know, they're not lying. At least this girl has been connected to Puffy, and I'm going to be including Diddy. I'm going to be including images of Jade and Diddy together. Anyway, so when Vinny's girlfriend sees this, and knowing the lawsuit that Cassie filed against Diddy and all the crazy things that Cassie had accused Diddy of,
this sent my girlfriend into a spiral. She let the girl know how she felt and put the card back where she found it.
Vinny's girlfriend writes, "You are the most vile and pathetic woman I have ever met." And she's writing this basically saying, how can you entertain a man like this when another woman has basically filed suit telling you how disgusting and evil and the nasty things this man did to another woman? And here you are, as a woman, entertaining a man like this, right? So according to Vinny, when the girl comes back from her 1 week break, she finds this note on the actual card that Diddy wrote on for her Valentine's Day. She calls Diddy and she tells Diddy, okay?
The girl told Diddy what happened, and then Diddy...
Now, before we get to what Diddy did after Jade tells him about what her castmates did, allegedly Jade gets into another argument with a girl that is dating J-Lo's ex. But anyway, so one of the cast members on House of Heat, it's a mess, guys, trying to follow the story. So one of the girls on the House of Heat is dating Casper, Jennifer Lopez's ex.
Diddy's girl happened to be in a fight with another castmate. Now that castmate just happened to be dating J-Lo's ex-boyfriend Casper.
That girl gets in a fight with Jade, okay? Jade, I don't know, for some reason, gets scared that this girl is going to spread information about her dating Kevin Hart and also dating Diddy. I guess she had confided in this girl, so she knew this girl knew everything about her dating both men at the same time. So what does this girl do? This girl calls Kevin Hart.
So she decided to make a call to, guess who? Kevin Hart.
To tell him that this girl is about to let the information slip that me and you are sleeping together. And of course, you know, Kevin Hart is married. I mean, he's always in these cheating scandals on his wife. What does Kevin Hart do? He calls Casper, Jennifer Lopez's ex, threatens him and tells him to sort out your girl, okay?
Kevin Hart called Casper and threatened him to make sure he gets his girl in check on the show.
So Casper calls his girlfriend on House of Heat and tells the girlfriend to shut up, don't say anything. That's how they find out that Jade is also dating Kevin Hart, because that girl tells everybody else that Jade called Kevin and Kevin threatened my boyfriend and my boyfriend called me to keep quiet because Kevin is a married man and he doesn't want his wife to find out. So Diddy and Kevin Hart didn't even know. It seems they didn't even know that they were both dating Jade at the same time. This girl was playing them, okay? Collecting a monthly payment from Diddy, okay, for prostitution. That's what it's called when somebody's paying you to sleep with them. That's what they allege, okay? It's the Daily Mail has that article. Articles are online everywhere where they claim that Diddy was paying Jade a monthly fee to have sex with her. It's not something that I'm saying, okay? Anyway, so she was collecting money from Diddy, allegedly, and must have been collecting money from Kevin Hart because, I mean, he was a married man having an affair, right? Anyway, now, going back to what Diddy did after Jade called him and told him that the girls found the flowers you sent me, and one of the girls said that I'm pathetic for still seeing you.
The girl told Diddy what happened, and then Diddy threatened production.
So Diddy calls the show. Now, this show is on Tubi. It's a reality show on Tubi. Diddy calls the show, threatens production, threatens the network, and even threatens Vinny's girlfriend, the girl who said you're the most pathetic human being I've ever met. Basically, Diddy told the girl, I'm going to bankrupt you. He told the network, I'm going to bankrupt you. And he told the production for House of Hit, the reality show, that I'm going to end you.
Diddy threatened to bankrupt our TV show and my girlfriend.
You know what the show does? They're scared. Diddy's a big celebrity. Even though this is after Cassie had filed her lawsuit, they gather all the castmates together and say, never, don't you ever mention Diddy's name ever again during this show.
Production then pulled every cast member aside and instructed us to no longer have any Diddy conversation for the duration of the show.
And that was how the talk about Diddy never was talked about on the show. Now, people are saying everybody has a Diddy story. It's true. Everybody has a Diddy story. But you know what I found? I found a thread on Reddit about this particular incident 2 months ago. So this guy just came out with a story, right? But 2 months ago, people were talking and people were wondering, who is this? These are people who watch the reality show. They were wondering, who is this Kevin that Jade is dating? People even thought, oh, it might be Kevin Gates. And other people are like, no, it's Kevin Hart. I'm going to include that thread. And I believe this guy, right? If I didn't find this thread, I would have been one of those people saying, no, he's just making up stories. No, the fact that I found a thread on Reddit that goes back 2 months ago before this guy told us this information, I believe it's true. Now, once again, Kevin Hart's wife, she's a gold digger at this point. At this point, she's a gold digger. Kevin has allegedly cheated on her so many times. There've just been so many stories alleging that Kevin Hart is cheating on her. I don't know. I wasn't there, okay? This is what people say on these social media streets. I didn't see him cheating, but I'm just reporting what I read or what we hear, right? But if any of this is true, she's stupid and she's a gold digger. That's why she's never left. And guess what? After this information, she's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere because where's she going to get the money from? Now, let me show you the information I found out. So now I'm going to read parts of the thread from Reddit from people who watch House of Hit. I don't watch it. I don't know anything about the show. I just learned about the show today. But for those of you that watch it, you're probably going to, get an idea of what I'm talking about. Some of you may already know, but this thread is 2 months old. And remember, Vinny just told us this story today. That's why I believe it. So it starts with, so who is the married man? I'm going to go to parts where they are talking about Jade and they're trying to figure out who is it. Now we know it's Kevin Hart, right? Someone says, I don't know, but it explains so much, like why she came into the house saying she was single, but she wasn't open to dating, right? So they're talking about Jade. I refuse to finish the show. What happened with the married guy and Jade? This is somebody else. I'm going to be showing you what I'm reading on the screen, right? Somebody says, I refuse to finish the show. What happened with the married guy and Jade? Okay. Then somebody says, Steph called Jade out for making a phone call to a powerful man to silence Steph regarding her Diddy allegation fight. The man is married with kids and allegedly sleeping with Jade. Therefore, Jade had leverage. Just remember what I told you, what Vinny says. And this is 2 months ago. People who watch the show are talking about it on Reddit. Then somebody says, sounds to me like Jade was trying to distract from the fact that not only did she take inappropriate photos of a drunk Jade, she was making fun of her for being a Diddy swinger when Steph herself is also a swinger. I guess that's what SW stands for. I don't know. Then somebody says, yeah, I felt like it was so weird to shame SW given the context of the whole house. I also feel like Steph makes digs and then backpedals. I assume they couldn't give too much info on the Diddy situation given the people involved. I do believe Jade dated him, but it wasn't just SW as they were spotted out in 2022. Then someone says, oh, okay, I think this is the same one. Then says, yeah, Steph makes digs, then backpedals for sure. I noticed that. She's a bully, not Jade. I agree. Why would Diddy be spotted with her if she was a SW? Can someone tell me what that means? Because I don't know. Then someone says, Kevin Gates was the married man. Then someone corrects them and says, Kevin Hart. Okay? Then someone else says, I believe the accusations to be true, and if that's the line of work or lifestyle you choose, just own it. Don't play up this sweet, quiet girl act when you F married men and get paid for it. Then someone says, it's illegal. She can't own it. So for those that think Vinny is lying, I think it's true. Anyway, guys, what do you think of this situation? Diddy and Kevin Hart allegedly dating the same girl, sleeping with the same girl at the same time. I don't think they knew. Maybe they knew and they don't care to share, because honestly, if both of them knew that they were dating her at the same time, they don't respect her. She's just a thing that they're going to use. The girl is beautiful, but she's devalued herself based on the lifestyle she chooses. Now, I'm not saying she shouldn't date rich men, but, if you're getting paid, I don't know. Maybe that's the lifestyle she chooses. The girl is gorgeous. She could almost get any man she wants. Let's see what Kevin Hart's wife is going to do. As for Diddy, you can throw anything at him right now. The man is already done. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until the very next one. Bye.